or what you need at the time.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's just people like, not to say, okay, you have to eat like a bodybuilder or Brazilian jiu-jitsu, competitor, but it's like, you should kick back on the processed food, and why? Because again, longevity. I'm not saying make a complete 180, but cut back a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No one got overweight overnight.
Yeah.
It took small steps to get there. No one got injured overnight. It took small steps to get there. Everything you neglected brought you to this point. So to avoid that, you have to do the minuscule things, the trivial things that we think, so we can progress.
Yeah. The things that don't matter, you don't think that matter, do matter.
Exactly. I'm drinking more water now that I'm older than I ever drank in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like we're sitting here liquid, different kinds of water back in the day. I was drinking hose water, okay? Now, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm like, okay, I need Dasani or, alkaline water. Like, yes, of course. Why? Because different goals, different strengths. You find out your body is missing things, deficiencies that we didn't care about when we were younger.
Yeah.
So that's crazy.
It's funny because I've been drinking these because I stopped drinking beer as much as I used to. But my wife always tells me, like, you're cracking over in another one. I'm like, yep, I can get hydrated.
Yes,
but it's funny how you say, because I look forward, like, this water, for some reason, I don't know, it's not a sponsorship or nothing, but I love this fucking water. Like, for some reason, I feel like in my brain, like, I feel like I'm drinking a beer, but not really, but it's good for me.
I mean, liquid death. You look at that, you wouldn't think water at all, right? So it's the exact opposite. It's what we need to sustain ourselves. So
I've been like earlier on, I went to the gym and I rolled it on. I sweated a lot, and I drink water and I hydrated again, and I'm like, all right, cool. Like I feel better. You know what I mean? And I should be drinking that shit anyway.
Yes. Yes. Especially in El Paso where it's 104
and getting so
at
bad.
9 a.m.
Yeah.
Yes, ridiculous. Ridiculous.
9 a.m.
Yes, man.
Shit. So let's start talking about, like, you kind of talked a little bit earlier, like, what are some of the misconceptions about just, your, like, bodybuilding?
Bodybuilding. Okay.
So
maybe in fitness in general.
Yeah.
Fat spot reducing. You can't just be like, I just want to lose fat on my arms, or I just want to lose a little bit on my thighs. You can't. I know they have these fat loss injections where they inject, and that's where it's going to be. No, it's an overall. It's an overall. That cardio is the only way to lose weight. Not at all. You've lost weight just doing Brazilian jiu-jitsu, and that's not your traditional cardio. You have swimmers, you have athletes, you have, people that do golf. There's different ways than just walking on a treadmill or counting steps. Muscle burns more calories than fat. So, so it's like, my point is, what you want to do is do something you love, but make it to where it's enjoyable and just have fun with it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to run 12 miles to try to lose weight for your competition. Yeah. Why? Because you don't need to. Yeah. You've lost weight doing what? I've gained and lost weight doing what? I may do the traditional Stairmaster, but I've played football. Yeah. Sun City Stealth, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Blew out my knee, but I'm coming back. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's just find something that will make it easier for you to enjoy, because people hate doing what they hate doing. Yeah. If I know I hate running, when I joined boxing, that's all we did. That's all we did with Terry Green. Shout out. Dirty 30s, just sprinting and sprinting and sprinting. And then after that, long distance running for miles. And I'm like, I hate this. Yeah. I really hate this. Shin splints every day. I wasn't used to it. He's rubbing me out. And I'm like, bro, this is not, I hate running. Like, I'd rather play football, play basketball, wrestle, do something fun. But yeah, that's another myth. It's just like, just do the work. Yeah. In either way. So yeah, those are some myths that I'm like, okay, another one. You can or outwork a shitty diet. No, you can't. Yeah, you can't.
I'm training X amount of time so I can eat like shit, and it should.
No. Yeah. No, I did that. I cheated on my diet during a show. Yeah, and I still won. But my point is, I didn't look as good as I could have looked because I cheated. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, God, I'm really hungry. Yeah. I'm gonna sneak this little granola bar. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm gonna sneak a little mini Snicker. No, dude. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You have to be disciplined. Yeah. So yeah, you cannot work a shitty diet no matter what people do. And I try to tell my clients, I know it sucks, but that's when like I told you, motivation is going to leave, but you have to mentally push through. If you have your coach yelling at you, trying to do a move while you're in a position that you can't breathe. Yeah. The last thing you're thinking, you're just thinking like, I just want this motherfucker off me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But you have to switch and be like, okay, I've done this before. Control your breathing. What do I need to do to get out of this? Right.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, it's just everything you've read and think about, like research it yourself, do it. And if it works for you, great. But most of this stuff, no.
Yeah.
You can't spot fat reduce. You can't outwork a shitty diet. Cardio is walking on a treadmill, counting steps is not the only way to lose weight. So find something different, folks.
Yeah.
Find something different.
Well, see, that's the thing too, is like a lot of people get so caught up in hearing and reading like the wrong information. Because like even with my kids, I joke with them all the time, like, hey, Papa, did you know this?